words here in the commentary box with Ken Doherty.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Mark Selby's great.
Always great to see the opening shot in the World Championship, and it's the defending champion who's going to get this match underway. Should be a cracker, Ken.
Yeah, should be a cracker. Difficult match for the defending champion, playing Joe Perry, because of his vast experience, you know. Semi-finalist here, as we saw, losing to Ali Carter a few years ago now, but he's a very capable player, Joe Perry. One of those few players in the draw, Dennis, that you would say that Mark Selby would have wanted to avoid.
Yeah, that long red would have been a nice one to start it with, but hasn't left anything easy here. So. That's quite an attacking shot. You can see he scattered the reds there and screwed the cue ball back, so got to be careful now, because one mistake with the ball sitting like this, you could see a sizable break.
It's going to be interesting to see how Mark Selby plays in this opening match, Dennis. You know, he hasn't had the best of seasons by his own admission, but certainly the timing of winning the China Open only just a couple of weeks ago would have certainly helped his preparations coming into this event. But it's always difficult, isn't it, as defending champion?
Yeah, we always say, and you always felt when you were playing this first round, if you can get through that, that's when the tournament really starts for you, because you go to 3 sessions then and you've got a little bit of leeway, so to speak. But he's looking at this long red down into the corner pocket. This would be a nice early confidence booster. Just take both players a while to settle in. They've both had a go at longish pots.
Well, he's got this red into this bottom right hand corner pocket. Not quite sure where he can swing the cue ball just enough, just to miss the black and try and kiss into the red, just to the left of the black, and try and hold for it into the same pocket. Well, he's taking the more straighter one. He doesn't like the other one. Oh, long way away from that now. Chance for Mark Selby here. That was a very nervy attempt from Joe Perry. And as you said, Dennis, there's always the early nerves. This first day at the Crucible. Remember your first time here?
Yeah, I do, certainly, yeah. 1977, Ken, and I've been here every year since, either playing or commentating. It's just a magical place to be involved. And the crowd, look how close they are when you've got 2 tables. I always say if you were on the cushion, the front row could reach out and grab your cue. In fact, there was times I wish one of them had it done the way you were playing.
Seven.
It's not ideal just yet. Would have liked to be a little bit straighter on these reds to the bottom right hand corner pocket.
Eight.
He's okay for the green into the left centre. He just had a look at the red in bulk as well, so may just come down for that red. Well, decide to come back up towards the reds in the middle of the table now. as he overran it slightly.
11.
That's just the pace, isn't it, of the table, Dennis?
It looks to be playing beautifully, very, very quick, and that's how the players prefer it. Even though it's the opening day, the cloth seems to be quite quick. Usually in a venue, first day, you get maybe just a little bit of dampness in the cloth or slate, but of course they have table heaters, so it looks to be playing beautifully. And that time he just misjudged the pace of it. There's the table heater. See, a lot of the players have them in their clubs now on their practice tables, Ken, so they've got the same conditions.
Yeah, a lot of people are always inquiring about that. What does actually that mean, that digital clock there? Well, what it is a table heater underneath the table. And there you see it, it's 45 degrees. That's how hot the heaters are underneath the table. Now, of course, when the heat rises through the slate and onto the bed of the cloth, it's only possibly in the mid-20s. It's not 45 degrees on the cloth when the player puts his hand down on the cloth.
15.
Because that would be obviously way too hot. And what it does, that heater, just takes all the dampness out of the cloth
16.
and keeps the cloth running nice and quick.
Now gradually Mark's trying to work his way up to the black here. He's just had a look at both reds either side of the black. He's got other choices available to him, but if he could get that into play, there's every chance he could make a sizable break here.
Yeah, just got to avoid the red just to the left of the pink and try and get down towards those two reds, as you mentioned. Well, he's gone the other way. It hasn't worked out as well as he would have liked. He still got the red into the right centre, but
21.
hedging his bets there, wasn't he?
He didn't want to cannon the pink, it was the reds he was trying to cannon there. Let's see if he can judge the positional shot better this time. You can see the screw back there. The white almost stopped and then started to spin back, and he's played it perfectly. Just once the white, it almost stops and then all of a sudden picks up pace, and couldn't have played it any better. Well, I say that, but another inch and he could have just potted this red and screwed back on the black. I don't know whether he can do that now. Yeah, it's just a fraction of being absolutely perfectly white, a little bit to the left, and it would have been ideal. So he's got to be a little bit careful here with the cannon. He's played that well. If he misses the blue, yeah.
There's one thing he does possess, he has in his locker, is certainly plenty of cue power. Now, nice little cannon into the reds here. Hold the cue ball. Oh, well, that's end the break. Needed to hit that
21.
with a bit more pace. Needed to get a full ball cannon on that red. I'd be very disappointed.
Selby 31.
Well, it's only one break for Max Selby, but felt that he should have won the frame from that position.
Still got a decent chance if he can get in, that is. Where the reds are situated, black's out of commission at the moment. Now, will he risk the long pot? It's the sort of shot that the players will set up in the practice room and play it time and time again. Good cueing there. The red went in the right side of the pocket, that's why he hasn't finished straight on the pink, but shouldn't be a problem. Just have to concentrate on the pink and blue for the time being. Pink not available into the left corner, so we'll go down for the blue here.
8.
And psychologically, this would be a bit of a blow for the defending champion, because he was in amongst the balls and he knows he should have made enough to have won this opening frame. Joe just overran on the blue there, so took the yellow to get back to the reds, and he's played this well.
10.
Of course, he's won 3 matches to get here, Joe.
70.
So he's in fine form. He won his first round 10-1 against Ross Muir, and then beat Jimmy White 10-5. And in the final qualifying round, he beat Mark Davis 10-7, so he's certainly been cueing very well.
$23.
It's not going to be easy to score a great deal more with a couple of reds. Awkward. But this next red will take them all square in this frame. But it gets a bit more difficult now.
Yeah, black is available. It may try and dislodge the black, and well, I thought he might have gone into the red just to the left of the black, but decided against it. Could have played a little cannon on that red and brought the black and red more into open play. Just having a look at the cue ball. Must be a little bit of chalk or maybe a hair.
And Brendan Moore will be doing the final, Ken, his second final that he'll have refereed. The last time he refereed it was Ronnie O'Sullivan and Mark Selby that played in the final, so he's doing the final this year.
Yeah, it's a great occasion, isn't it, for the referees as well. And of course, Brendan being a local
37.
boy from the area, of course, makes it even more special.
38.
Now he's got a nice angle here. He can pot the black. Make a little cannon on the red, just to nudge it slightly off the cushion. There you go. There's the little nudge. It's come off the cushion nicely. Now, imperative when
45.
potting this red that he gets a nice angle on the black to get close to that last red on the right hand side of the table. So pot the red, nice angle on the black.
$46.
Anything but straight. If he's straight on the black, he may have to go for the pink to screw over behind that red. And you can, mind you, looking at that angle, if he screws back, he might be able to dislodge the red. I think he could possibly do that, but well, that tells you he's not even thinking about that. I think the pink and in behind the red would be the shot. Yeah, he's looked at both pink and black, and it's the pink he chooses. Yeah, he decided not to just drop in behind it, but it hasn't put it in a potable position, or not an easy potable position, that's for sure. Just a little thin one, and maybe get a snooker behind the green here.
Joe Perry, 52.
You can see Mark Selby just tapped the table there as he came to it. Just an acknowledgement of that fine effort from Joe there.
Oh, this looks good, Dennis. This looks very, very good indeed.
I think that type of shot and the type of game he has is the reason he's won 3 world titles in the last 4 years. He's such a fine tactical player, and he's one of the best I've ever seen in the game at judging the angles.
Thanks.
Now he's got to swerve this slightly, miss the middle pocket, lots of left hand side, and he'll hit this red. We're going to come to his rescue. I think it has. Yeah, settled for that, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was never a problem of hitting the red. I'm always worried about getting it safe, and certainly being very happy with that result. I'm always trusting a little bit of luck where the red is going to go. Now, the important part for Mike Selby here is obviously hitting the red, but again, trying to get it safe. It's pretty good. Excellent shot. He's left it, but good hit. Tried to put that red onto the middle of the right hand side cushion. Good chance for Joe Perry here. That's excellent. Great shot. 22 points ahead, just the black required.
Yeah, no heroics with the black, just make sure of it, don't worry about the position. And it's only one snooker that's needed, so. But imperative he knocked the black, and that's why he didn't play. If he had been behind, he would have played up onto the yellow. He just made sure of the black there. And if he cuts this into the right corner, it'll be a little bonus. Not quite, but have a look at the cue ball.
Joe Perry, 8.
Look at that, he snookered them behind all 4, the brown, the blue, the pink, the black. What we call the old Irish snooker, to be sure, to be sure, to be sure, to be sure. There's 4 colours there. very good escape, but stuck the yellow up.
Two. Five. Nine.
Doesn't matter about the blue.
Joe Perry 9. And
Mark
the first.
Selby, the defending champion, started with a break of 31